Hey everybody, welcome back to the next part of Let's Play Terraria. 1.3 is out. Now, you may notice that I have got the drill containment unit. We're going to try something freaky here, because this world is a little bit of a harvest world, and I have on purposely spawned this in, because I was just like, oh, this was a different character that's already beat the final boss, which we'll get to, because we're going to talk about 1.3, but I was just like, oh, blah, 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 just, drilling away, doing what I do, and then a guide voodoo doll accidentally fell in the lava. My familiar, oh shit, I can't even do this with the drill containment unit till we get over there. Oh, there's another guy actually. Let me just kill this guy, because we may need more than one voodoo doll, and I would like to have more than one voodoo doll, because I was drilling around and my familiar killed the guide voodoo doll, which killed the guide, which spawned the wall of flesh. But the wall of flesh was invincible. He did not have eyes or a mouth or a HP bar, and I could not kill him. And I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. And I was kind of eating lunch at this point, and I didn't even have any sound. I was just like, press record, and he crashed my game. Like, it wasn't the recorder. When I finally managed to hit him once somehow, even though there was no visible facial features, it crashed the game. It just absolutely crashed all the computer, and I had to do a reset. And I was like, oh shit, that's pretty bad. I'm even gonna leave the thing up here so I can press stop, because if it happens again, I want to press stop and be able to save this so that you can see it. I mean, this is going to be a recreation, so I don't know. I don't even know if this recreation is going to work. Where's my other voodoo doll just gone? Can I only hold one voodoo doll at a time? So yeah, I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to be a successful recreation or a failed recreation. But when he dragged me down, it dragged me under the lava, and I was like, oh, well, that's a problem, because I couldn't drill my way out fast enough. So I've got the drill containment unit on. But get out of here a second. I'm trying. Get back in the unit. I'm trying to just do it. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we have the same thing. So the wall of flesh has awoken, and now he does have eyes. Oh, that is a shame. That is quite the shame. Let me just switch over to just stop it a second. Let me just switch over to fish on here. That is a unfortunality. I would have loved to have shown you the thing where he didn't have eyes and it was just completely broken, but unfortunately it does not seem that is going to be the case. That is unfortunate. We got another one. We could try again when the guide spawns, but regardless, let's not worry about whether the guide spawns or not. If he spawns again, we'll try and recreate it again. I don't know what happened, and again, I wish I could have saved it before my computer crashed, but hey, that's what happens with glitches. Sometimes you can't predict them, and you try and you fail. So, going to Terraria 1.3, it is out, and now we could fight the Lunar boss. We can continue and finish off the series. However, I will say that I did record some 1.3 with friends, and we tried to make a whole new series where all of us started again from scratch, and we're going to do that, but I'm probably only going to show the expert mode bosses, because, we tried to make a series, but most of the time it's just like us going, whoa, that's a new attack, that's crazy, and I didn't really like the content. I was like, it's great that the new Terraria is out, and it's great that it's oh, we're playing it, everybody's playing it together, and it's fantastic that there's achievements, but more to the point, it's so easy to make a server now. Bump my mic. It's so easy to make a server now. You just hook it up to Steam, you press join Steam game, bam, you're in a server, everybody can play. It's a fantastic time. So the footage that's going to come out in the next parts will be footage of us in a server where we were fighting the expert mode bosses, but I don't know how much I'm going to show of the actual building, because it was just kind of us talking about nothing, because we're all like, oh, there's a new thing, oh, there's a new thing, oh, the expert mode boss, wow, he's different. So, and then obviously there's the final bosses, which I don't want to spoil, that's why I'm because it was Oh, and then there's the, don't spoil what the final boss is, Sparrow. So yeah, then there's like the final boss, and it's like, I won't spoil it. And we're like, oh shit, look at the final boss, here he is! So, it's like, right, well, that's all good, but at the same time, it's on expert mode. And throughout the final boss, we were just like, you know, when one of us died, it was just like, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, I'm gonna come back in like 2 seconds, then he'll chase me, then you can be resurrected, we can keep him on the screen, just stay alive, and that's all it devolved down into. So it's like, I'll show off the expert mode bosses to finish out the series, but the lunar update, because of like how expert mode, and you got to start a new world for expert mode, and all like that, because it was like, oh, it kind of doesn't work. So we will finish Terraria off this week, but it will just be like the expert mode bosses. So don't expect to see anything else. It will literally just be us fighting the expert mode bosses, so you can at least have a look at them, and then us fighting the new lunar bosses, like the lunar cultist, which you've all seen on Synexic's Tumblr or subreddit. So it'll be us like fighting the new bosses like the lunar cultist and the final boss, and then that'll do. So yeah, 1.4 expert mode bosses. Look forward to that, even though we're going to kind of round out Terraria by the end of this week, because it was really like a